Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back with another video, another live stream. How's everybody doing? So I figured what I do this evening, afternoon, I don't know. I guess it depends. It could be the morning. I don't know. It depends where you're watching this and when. I figured I'd do another X-Plane live stream. So I haven't done X-Plane in a while. So I figured I'd do some more of this. Especially in a stream. And the reason I want to do it now is because I got some add-ons for X-Plane that make it look a lot nicer. So I got, well, let's go ahead and set this up here. So we're going to go from New York to London. I don't have the chat open yet because the friggin' window's stuck. Hold on. There we go, live streaming. Let's go load this tab. It's going to take like a freaking hour to do that. There it is. All right, there we go. Looking good. By the way, let me know if first of all, welcome to, oh, look at the chat. Welcome to everybody. So if at any time the game sound or the commentary sound is too loud or quiet, let me know how I can fix it. Also, if you'd like to help support the channel, you can do so by donating using Super Chat. I'll give you a shout out and all that, and thank you for doing so ahead of time. Largest donation I ever got was $70 so far. That's $70 during a Medal of Honor stream, so thanks to the person that did that. And so we're going to go ahead and get started with this. So what I got that makes it look a lot nicer is I try to install a bunch of mods. First I try to get, and we'll go ahead and set this up, so we'll see, 747. Let me just, I might as well show you. Why should I explain it? Let's go ahead and pull it up. Somebody said they came from playing Fortnite. That's Tyler Wiley says came from playing Fortnite. Well, thanks for showing up. Yeah, so that Fortnite, I got a lot of questions about that, if I'm going to play that. So, Fortnite, I streamed it once. It kind of sucked at it and didn't have a great time, so that's why I tend not to do that. Sci-Fi HQ asks how I am. Well, I'm good. How are you? So we'll go ahead and set this up. So we're going to New York, so I'm in JFK. If you're wondering why the text is so small, it's because I'm on a 4K monitor, so when you watch in 1080p, it's like extra zoomed out. This, clear, yeah, time is fine. Customize, we want to be on the ramp. American Airlines is a United, so we're going to go down to... Does it have a United label in here, or do I have to just pick any old terminal? Well, I mean, it's got American... I mean, you'd think it would have United. By the way, I wouldn't fly United ever. By the way, can we change the skin? United Airlines sucks. I don't know if you've seen what they've been doing, like dragging people off the plane. I don't think I'd want to be doing that. So can I change the skin, customize, to fly? It's only got United. That's all it's got. We'll pretend it's like old school United Airlines. So, all right, so we'll go with that. That's all set. JFK, customize this. I don't think they have a United gate, so we'll just pick just any old terminal. Oh, man, there's a lot of this. JFK is a big airport. We'll just do this one. Just right, means no rhyme or reason to it. Confirm, clear, and start the flight. All right, so it's going to put us on the runway. Or on the ramp. So you can see this window here on the side is the new mod that I installed. It's for graphics, so it makes the graphics look a lot nicer. One of the graphics, and I got a huge X-Plane fan that usually watches these streams, not here. I haven't seen him yet. Hopefully he tunes in. Who recommended I try Ortho 4XP. His name is the X-Plane mods. First of all, a lot of them you have to pay, which is dumb because you don't have to pay for mods and anything else. And second of all, they got ridiculous names, ridiculous file sizes, and just overall, it's really not that. It's not that fun. But anyways, what I did get is this one here. Makes the graphics look a lot better. It took a while to set up. Hope this thing's not frozen. I don't think it is. It really never gets frozen. But you see this little window on the right, which I'll close, lets me tweak the graphics. It's got much nicer graphics, sun, color, all that stuff. And I also try to use Ortho. This one here is called, I can't even see it because it's where the window is. But the other one I tried to get was called Ortho 4XP, which what it does, and this one's really cool. So if you don't know this, so in X-Plane, it's got the whole world. It's the whole world. So it's real time, real distance, real land, real everything. And so, here we go. So go ahead and go to this. Show you what we're looking at here. So you can see how much nicer this looks. Look at that. Look at this. So this is the new graphics, as you can see. Much better color, contrast, detail. That might not even be the one I want. I can actually tweak it here. I think I wanted color. Yeah, no, that's the one. All right, so we're going to close out of that. So as you can see here, looks great. Looks spectacular. Looking awesome there. And so Ortho 4XP, what that does is it basically takes like real pictures, like real satellite pictures of places like cities and countries and everything, and puts them into X-Plane. So instead of having like a simulated, like see how that's like all simulated over there? I mean, it looks really good. It will get the actual thing. And so I try to install that, and when I did it, what it does is, like, the zoom is from too high. So if you imagine, like, a satellite picture of wherever you live, and then you took it, and then, like, when you get down to ground level, like, just stretching it out, like, by the time you zoom the thing in, the quality is really not going to be that high. So I did that, and it wasn't crazy about how it looked, so I went without it, because, I mean, this already looks plenty good. I'm thinking that the sound might not be up with this. Let me see. You should hear the engine. If I go to this, can I hear anything? No, okay, I'm gonna have to tweak the sound, and that might just take a second. Since it's already started, let me go to settings. That one. No, that's not the one. Malwarebytes, you can go away. This one. There we go. Sound. Enable sound. Radios. Okay, radios are always too loud. The guy's always yelling numbers at me. Alright, so let me see if I can... get this, and then go to this, and then go to this, and then do, this should be on speaker, no, not that one, this should be on this. Test this. I can hear it. Can this thing hear it? So I don't know if you guys heard that. No, I'm not seeing it, but I can hear this thing now, so if I have to go to this, and I have to change this to my recording thing, there we go. Apply, hit that, this one. Back to this. Turn my preview on. Turn my mic off for just a sec. Okay, so it should be working now. Let me know if you guys can hear the sound. This guy's talking here. Let me know if you can hear that. Or actually, better yet, let me see if I do that. Let me know if you guys can hear the little chime that this makes. Let me know if you heard that, because I don't know if you can hear the sound. I'm hoping you did, because if not, it's going to be an issue. I'm going to have to reboot the thing. Alright, you heard the chime. Alright, somebody said Lil Jarhead. It's a great name. Says he heard it, so we're all set. Alright, great. I'm hoping that works. Glad it works. So, yeah, so this is a United 747. You're flying, you know, intercontinental, is that an adverb? I don't know. This is typically the plane you use. I wish it wasn't United Airlines because I hate United. I do have a British Airways plane, but I don't think it has the range for flying this distance. So I don't think we're gonna be able to use it. Or did I say United? It said British Airways. That's what I should have said. Anyway, so you can see the colors here, the contrast, the colors with this mod. It looks really good. It looks a lot better than the bland crap that it used to be before. That's really one of the problems with X-Plane is it's always been. The sound and the graphics compared to other things have been really bad, but this makes the graphics look as good as you could expect. And the sound is, oh, it's the sound, what can I say? Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to make sure this thing's working. I can see the smoke, not the smoke, but I can see the distortion coming out of the engine, so I know there's gas coming out of there. That's a illusion. So now we're going to go ahead and file our flight plan. So we're going to go to this. I hate first person with this thing. File flight plan. JFK, so we're leaving from New York. Somebody asked what's better, the 747 or the A380? I mean, I guess it depends how much you know about these. So, I mean, I guess the 747 is really the traditional, you know, jumbo jet, whereas the A380 is really, if you ever want to use the A380, or really any airline that uses it, it's for, like, some really expensive, like, you know, Dubai, you know, intercontinental, like, North Pole, you know, crossing ridiculous flight, like, you know, Emirates, something really pricey, whereas 747 is like basic economy intercontinental travel. So I guess it really, I mean, if you're living high on the hog, I guess you want the A380, but in terms of airlines that use the A380, unless you're going from, like, I don't know, like the UAE to New York or something, you're not going to even be able to use an A380 because airlines, it's not cost effective for an airline to run an A380. Because you got to understand, A380, the inside of an A380, it's like you're in like a hotel. It's really, you know, like a mall. Like they have all kinds of crazy stuff in there. Really, it costs a lot of money to run that aircraft, and so they only want to do that on flights that are long distance and cost a lot of money. So it's kind of the trade-offs. So we're going to Heathrow, which I believe the ICAO for that is G, oh god, E, something HR. Yeah, I have to look it up. I should know that. I shouldn't know that, but I used to know that. Heathrow Airport. It is EGLL. Alright, well I knew like 2 of the letters. EGLL. There we go. Uh-oh! Doing that just shut off my graphics. My nice, see, look at the nice graphics are gone. Now we got crap graphics. Look at that. En route altitude 30,000. I'll go ahead and file that, and I gotta fix my graphics real quick because I think typing that in just shut it off. Colorfulness, effects are disabled, press L. That's why, because it's L. There we go, now it looks nice again. So you can see, that's a good way to look at a before and after. You can see, like if I go to this, and I can shut it off, see how faded and yuck it looks? Look at that, look how bad that looks. I turn it back on, look at that. Now we're cooking with gas. So we got our flight plan altimeter. Yeah, I'm never using that. You kidding me? Back this sucker out. We're gonna take off. Read that back.
Kilo, Juliet, Foxtrot, Kilo, altimeter,
I can't hear it again.
Niner, 2, November, 03,
I don't know what happened to the sound here. Something happened to the sound. You used to be able to. So here, somebody has somebody you can use another library. So this actually only the 747 actually only has 1 library, if you can believe that. And why is my yoke? Oh, it's because I have pedals. Yeah, there we go. So now I can look at the tail. You can see I can change the tail with my pedals. I also have my yoke, which I have to screw into the desk whenever I want to use it. It's a pain in the ass. Get that all set up, ready to go. Request clearance. What's our clearance? Clarence.
November 03 Juliet Romeo. Cleared IFR.
Get this thing back. Oh, it's gonna
Lima
monkey business with me now.
Maintain flight level 300. Squawk 470.
I was just hearing it. Now I'm not hearing it anymore.
Cleared IFR to Echo.
I was used to hear the air traffic control.
As filed. Maintain flight level 300.
Sounds, enable sound. Yeah, that's all on.
02 November.
This is on.
32 Juliet
That's on.
Romeo.
That's good. I don't know why it's not. I was hearing the sounds 2 seconds ago. Now I'm not hearing the sounds. All right, you know what? Maybe we're gonna do without the sound. I don't. By the way, the sound in this thing blows. This has the worst. It's just. This is the sound in this thing. All right, this is the sound in X-Plane. Ready? For like 40 minutes of that. That's really. If there's no sound, that's what you're missing. This has the worst sound. By the way, the people that make X-Plane like have said that the sound's terrible because it just is. It's really just engine going or it's not. Like there's not. X-Plane doesn't have like cabin sounds or anything cool, so you're really not missing anything. So anyway, hope that wasn't too loud. But really when it's on, it's that loud. Like you can't even hear me. I mean, I don't know if you'd want to, but anyways. All right, request taxi. All right, so we have our
Juliet Romeo runway 3.
So we have our little what's that commercial? You ever seen that commercial on TV? Like there's that bank with that commercial where it's like they draw the little arrow in front of the people's house, like taking them to the bank. That's what this thing's like. So it's gonna tell us where we have to go. Bring back the transmission. We're gonna go ahead and go into the cockpit. We're gonna make sure our brakes. So I have a yoke here, and sometimes the brake button on this. So you can see this button here. See how that's flipping back and forth? That's because on my yoke, whatever. That's because on this thing I'm hitting the button on this, which is why that's changing. So I'll make sure that is off, which I believe it is. Or it says pull, which I mean pull would mean it's on, right? So we want it not pulled. And then everything else, it's daytime, so we really don't need much in the way of lights. But we will get in here and we will put on our seatbelt sign, this is actually blurry compared to the A320 and some of the other planes. I mean, this comes with X-Plane, but it's really not that. I mean, it looks pretty good, but when you zoom in, like that's pretty high quality, but when you zoom it in, it's really not looking all too great. Window melt, no, we don't need that. I need seatbelts. Where are seatbelts? Look at all these buttons. Look at this. This is rough. Weather, no. Turn off, no. Landing, no. If it wasn't this blurry, it would be easier to tell. So I'm gonna have to zoom in each thing. Somebody has ever heard of the Bombardier E100? I have heard of that. I don't know if I've ever flown on one of those.
X-ray, hop up.
I think I have. Yeah, it's an E190. I think I've flown on an E190. believe that's what that is. It's been a long day, so I might be confused.
X-ray.
I don't remember. I mean, I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning, so I mean that just goes to show you. So, all right, you know what? Screw the seatbelts. If they don't know to put on their seatbelt at this point, then they've really, you know, they're kind of in for a rude awakening. By the way, if you've seen other X-Plane streams, like other channels, like I know there's channels where, you know, like they sit in the cockpit and they like play with a calculator for 90 minutes and like, you know, friggin' like change the batteries and the smoke detectors and you know, I don't know, like call their neighbor, like all what, you know, those channels with like the really in-depth yes, voice crack, I'm sorry, you know, like really in-depth like plane setups, like they, you know, start, you know, calling stuff in and they program all of this and they set up the all these things. They set that all up. Yeah, so on this channel we don't do any of that, man. We're this is a ghetto stream is what we do here. So anyways, okay, check this guy out here. Look at this truck. We got a truck. Look at this. There's nobody on the truck. What is this, like Toy Story? Look at this thing. We got a luggage cart that's pulling a whole truck, like some kind of like something out of the WWE, like somebody just pulling a whole truck with their teeth. Look at that. Is he gonna hit me? I guess I can't back out now because we got this jamoke. Look at this guy. Is he bringing the food for me? I don't believe so. I don't know. Well, let's go ahead and get the tow car call, or the pushback. Let's get that called in here because we're gonna need a pushback. So let's go ahead and request the ground service.
Service request.
All right, I got this. Okay, here he comes. All right, he's coming. Meanwhile, we got this guy here is just a peach. Look at this guy. Believe this? Believe what I'm dealing with here? Oh, okay, now he decided he's gonna... Okay, now he's all set. What a mess. Alright, ground service is on its way. Oh, is that because I put... No, that was before I pushed that. Well, let's go ahead and do the pushback.
Push cart on the way.
Push cart's on the way. Alright. Sounds good. This is a really nice airport. This airport's got a lot of details in it. Very nice. It's a very large airport. Here comes the push car, which is gonna hit this guy, I think. I don't know. I can't quite tell. Alright, let's go ahead and back this sucker up.
Here we go.
Here we go, alright. So I have to steer this thing? I think I do. Oh, no, it's not taking the pedals. Oh, no, it kind of is, but it's kind of not. You can hear my pedals. I'm using them right now, and it's not having any of that, so I think I have to tell this guy what to do. It's a good thing I picked, I mean, it's not like I had any idea, but it's a good thing that I picked this ramp, because if we were over there, like, imagine if you had to back out a 747 over there. Imagine how, yeah, have fun doing that. Now, what are you doing? You didn't finish the job. Where are you going? We gotta turn this thing. We gotta turn it around a little bit. Alright, you know what? Can I use reverse thrust? Can we just really do it old school? It's fine with me. I don't care. Reverse thrust. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Come on, you can do it. There you go. You know how to do it. Is the brake on? Is that what it is? No, brake's not on. Alright, well, it's not getting enough out of that. Here we go. Now we're moving. Now we're moving. We're going like 2 inches per hour. There we go. Now we're spinning it around. Look at this. I don't think I'm ever going to complain when I'm on a plane again about how long this takes. Because I know I always do, but unless they're really ridiculous. But I mean, this is... I have a hard enough time backing into a, parallel parking, and I have a 360-degree camera package. Which, by the way, if you go to the car vlog that I did, you can actually see that. It's actually pretty cool. And now it's really, the plane's kind of stuck now. But I mean, you can imagine how difficult this would be. What is wrong? I've never had this problem. I've never seen it do this. Okay, I guess this is how far it wants to go. I guess this is all it does. It just goes this far. Alright, we can turn that off. Turn that off. I don't know if the reverse thrust. Oh, now we got some spring in our step. I see. Alright, let's go ahead and taxi. Don't have to read back anything, right? Oh, alright. Alright, let's go! this thing not working either? Oh, no, that's working. There we go. See that? Using my yoke. Oh, that's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much gas. That's a little bit much. It's a little bit much on the gas there. To slow it down. There we go. Alright. That's what it does. It's like I have to either put it full throttle or it doesn't move. See that? See what it's doing? Leave this? It's because of the wheel. I think it's because of the wheel. Yeah, it's because of the wheel. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now we're moving. So, oh, the other add-on I have installed, I have the HD runways, the enhanced runways. I have that installed. I got a lot installed. That's the thing. You pay for X-Plane, and then you also have to pay... Or not pay, I mean, I think a lot of these were free. But then you have to get all these add-ons just to make it look... Except, like, if I shut this off, you can see, like, that's before, and that's after. So you can see you have to do all this work just to get it to look, you know, acceptable. Alright, so now he's going to tell me contact tower.
Juliet, Romeo.
119.10. By the way, just for my own sanity here, I just want to see... I just want to go back to the sound, and because I'm wondering why it's not... There we go. So it's doing the chime. So that works, and I go to this, and I set up this, and I go to that. And I go to this. I go to this, and this, and this. So let me know if you hear the chime. Let me know if you hear that. Okay, you know what? It must have been the other one. That's why it was the other one. There we go. Shut my mic. Okay, so I just watched my, I shut my mic and I watched the audio thing here, and it did flick up, which means that is working. So that's on, but then why isn't this running? I have no idea. Like I said before, you don't even want to hear it. X-Plane is, it's pure cacophony, if you're familiar with that. It's, really what it is it's just... It sounds like a hair dryer. That's what it's like. It's really, you're not missing anything. And a lot of the times, when I watch the stuff after, like, I can't even hear myself because that's how loud the thing is.
Contact ground on 121.
You're almost better off without. Is that me? No, I'm this one. I am
121.65
32
November 02
John
X-ray
Robert.
Papa.
So do you want to give directions here, or you just okay? Check with control. There we go. Okay, let's slow that thing down. Slow your roll. Literally slow your roll.
November.
Oh, this okay. This way, yeah.
Juliet, Romeo.
Thanks for telling me once I already made the turn. Thank you very much for that.
Left.
Already made the turn. Oh man, look at that. How am I going to spin it around? You know, I'm not going that way. I'm going this way. Forget it. Go slow. I have to turn this thing. You believe this? Throwing fault. You know what? I'm driving over your grass. You can come fix your own grass. You know that?
032 Juliet
Good God. All right. There we go. Now we're back on the
32
runway.
Juliet, Romeo. Runway 31 right. Taxi via.
There we go. Read that back again. You know, hey, you know what? I'm glad the sound is out because I don't have to hear the sky. You know that? That's how annoying the sky is. The sky comes on. It's like, oh, check on with tower on 1-9-4. It's like the guy's, you know, like, spazzing out. He's on the mic, you know. Hey, check in on tower with 1-5-9-6. You know, it's like some old. It's like I'm on like the Price is Right. It really is. I hate listening to it. Has to sound everything out. Alright, let's go. Get the lead out of your pants. Why are we not moving here? What are we doing? It's because of that wheel. It doesn't like when the wheels turn. Now I think the brake's on. Now the brake's off. So you want me to take my feet off the pedal? Foot off the pedal? And now why are we stuck? Is it paused? No, now it's paused. No, it's not. And that's really weird. This thing's acting weird. X-Plane's acting weird tonight. It really is. Anyways, it's still fun. Do I have to check in with this guy? I would have to, like, you know, like call the teacher and see what he did. So, like, this guy is really...
November.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's the other thing. The other thing is not only is it loud and obnoxious, but it has horrible directions. Like, you see... it gets to the point where I'm already taking the turn. It's like, oh, no, go this way. Go that way. You know, I'm taking a left. Oh, no, go right. Go turn right. You know, that. I want to know ahead. Like, paint the whole thing out. Why do I have to cross the whole airport to get there? Now it's stuck again. Why is it?
November 0.
Okay, I took my foot off the pedal. I'm reading back to
runway 4 right.
This is really weird.
13 left.
I'm going full throttle. And now just to get it to move. I think I have a flat tire. See how it's bouncing? Maybe it's glitching. I don't know. I'm not super sure about that. Would that give a warning though if it was?
November 032 Juliet.
That back. I'm gonna go to the cockpit in a second just to see if there's a light about that.
Cross
I don't know if the
4
check
right.
engine
Hold
light is
short of
on.
1
Pause
3
it.
left. November
Come down here.
032 Juliet Romeo.
No, because it would come up here or here, saying what the issue is, and it's not doing that. So, does this say IHOP? Oh, I thought that said I thought it was like programmed for IHOP. Like I could go for I could go for pancakes and a Grand Slam. I really could. I almost went to IHOP the other night, or Denny's maybe. I don't know. All that stuff's good. Let's go. Speed it up. This guy sucks. By the way, I got a PS4. I have a vlog that's gonna come out with that. I think probably on Sunday, like an Easter special. I'll have the vlog with the PS4, and I got a game for the PS4, which I'm really excited to play. So that will be coming out on Sunday. And look how look how wide the freaking turn is. Look at that. I'm drag racing a 747. That's what I'm doing now. Like drifting into turns. Good God. And now it doesn't want to move. Now it's stuck. Yeah, there you go. Thanks. I have to go full throttle just to get it to move a little bit. I'm gonna use all the gas just taxiing around this place. You know that? I swear. This is like I mean I started right there, so why is it this difficult? Why couldn't I just come out and just go like straight left? Why did I have to go all the way around like that? I hate this thing. I really do. I don't hate it. I have a lot. X-Plane is actually one of the first games I ever played. You know that? Because X-Plane's really old. It came out in... Well, I started playing this, like... I don't know, like 10 years ago, I think. Like, whatever X-Plane that was. It was one of the first games I really ever played. And then I mean, not including, like, Pac-Man. Like, they used to have, like, a Pac-Man machine at the arcade in the mall. You know, I'm not counting that stuff. I'll sell this sucker now.
032 Juliet Romeo.
They don't have arcades anymore.
Taxi via Yankee,
Know that?
Yankee Alpha. Hold short of runway 13 left. November 032.
Shame. Everything good is gone. Like
Runway
Sears is
31
closing.
right. Taxi via Yankee,
We were at the mall the other day. Like
Alpha.
Sears is
Hold short of
closed, right?
runway
They closed the
13
Sears,
left.
and then they have all these stores in the mall. You walk by it, like it looks like a nightclub. You walk by like Abercrombie or those places.
November
Like
032
music playing,
Juliet Romeo.
smells,
Runway
no lights in
31
there.
right. Taxi via
Like, how's
Yankee,
that open,
Yankee
but
Alpha.
the
Hold short of runway
Sears
13
is
left.
closed? It's just really times are changing. So by the way, if you're wondering why this is just god awfully slow, and I can see people writing about the speed, it's because first of all, I think the front tire is flat. As you can see, it's bouncing there. It's not bouncing because it's having a good time. So what happens is, and I don't know that, but I suspect that. And so what happens is I have the throttle all the way up right now. The throttle's all the way as high as it can be. And I have to shut it because that's just to get it to move.
Yankee Alpha. Hold short of runway.
Which I don't know why. Hold short of runway. Oh my god, this guy sucks. I'm glad I don't have to hear this guy. I really am. I'm super glad.
Hold short of 13 left. November 0.
Hey, United Airlines. You know this is what you get with that United Airlines. This is what you're in for when you're flying United. That's what you've got. So, what can I say?
November
All right, here we go. And I'm cleared for takeoff. All right, well, thank you very much. So normally what I do, like some flights I've been on, is I just swing out onto the runway and I just gun it. But with this giant plane, yeah, screw it. I'm doing the same thing. Let's go. Let's go. We're going full speed ahead with this freaking thing. Not quite yet. I have to get all the way out here first. Read that back, and I'm going to put that thing away because that's probably the last time I'm using that. And here we go. We're actually. I want to set a custom camera. 1 second. View, move. How do we get free camera? So I want to set a window camera so you can see out the window because I know everybody likes seeing that. Everybody likes the window seat. So how do I go to view, move? Oh, I know how to do this, and then I have to do. Yeah, there we go. I have to do this. All right, so. Pardon 1 second here. This is also going to take up and go through. Why can't you go through there? Go through the door. Oh, that's right. You probably can't do that anymore. This one. Can I get outside the plane? No, it's making. Oh, you piece of shit. All right, it's making me stay in the cockpit. See the other planes, it doesn't make you do that. Oh, see there it is. Look at that. Look at that. The top right. See the top right corner of the screen? You can barely see this because you're watching in 1080p because you can't really stream 4K unless you've got, like, you know, friggin' NASA computer. If you look in the top right of this thing, very, 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 very small, very little letters there. See how it says tire blown? You guys see that tire blown there? So I was right. So the tire is blown. That's why it was so slow. Now, normally what you should do is go get it fixed, but nobody wants to see that. And this is not even real, so you'd go back and get it. Well, first of all, you wouldn't do any of the crap I'm doing because I want to get the show on the road here, get the show in the air. But it is saying that if it wasn't so small, I could have figured it. If it wasn't in like size 2 font, I could have figured that out. But this is a very angry flight. Like this is, I gotta come up with a name. This is like it's like ghetto X-Plane live stream. Like you look over here, we got like somebody's textbooks over here. And we got, somebody's like having like an internship in the cockpit here. I don't know what the hell that is. We got like a World War II B-52 bomber radio from the looks of it. Somebody says they're at JFK right now. Well, good. I hope your flight's better than this one. All right, let's go back to the view, and I want to see change. Free camera seat. Oh, that's why. Okay, there we go. All right, now I can. Hey, there we go. All right. Let's go in here, and we'll see. Does this have a oh, my, if this thing doesn't have a freaking cockpit, man. Oh, it does. It doesn't. Oh, I'm too high. That's why. There we go. Left. This cockpit sucks. All right. Straight. No, that's not what I want. Come on. Get up. I'm glad there's nobody on this plane, but oh, look, it's a toilet. Look at that. Look at that. That's a great camera angle. All right. A little bit more this way. You can see the wing. Now, oh, this thing sucks. Yeah, trust me, I'm just as frustrated as you. Hey, there we go. All right, so now I just need to save that. How do I do? Is it Alt? Is it Alt 1? I'm gonna do Control 1 and Alt 1 in case it's not one of those. No, so it wasn't that. It might be Shift 1. Shift 1. If I move and go back to 1, it's not doing it. All right, so let me see. I'm going to do Control Alt Shift. We're just going for everything. Control Alt Shift 1. It's got to be one of those things. God damn. Oh, is it because it's paused? Is that why? Oh my, this freaking thing. Pause that, and then I just have to look up how you do it. On my other computer. I'm sorry, guys. See, X. It's called X camera for X plane. There you go. There it is. I got to pull up here, and then how do you save? How do you save it? I'm on the website right now for this mod. How do you save the camera angle? How do you save the camera angle? It's called X camera, by the way. Not that anybody's wondering. Come Come on. Alright, do I have to download it to get the README? You believe this? Oh. Download. Alright, 1 second. Download. There we go. This. Actually, I just need the manual. I don't even need it. Oh, the manual's so freaking long. Control. It's control and the number. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. I just pulled it up. There we go. Okay. So, unpause that. Control 1. Try the other one just to make sure I'm really trying this. Yeah, it's not even there. Alright, screw it. We're going. We're taking off. That's it. Let's go. Unpause that. Full throttle. Let's go. With our flat tire and everything. Alright, well, we're finally... It only took 35 minutes, 42 seconds, but we're finally taking off. If you can believe that. Bye, New York. Hey, by the way, the graphics look really nice, I have to say. I really like this mod. It's called, I forgot the name of it. Graphics mod. Come on, there you go. You can do it, you can do it. There you go, there you go. Oh, no. Level out. Let's put the flaps up. Let's put the gear up, flat tire and all. Oh, it went up by itself. I didn't even press the thing. How did it go up by itself?
Juliet, Romeo.
Oh,
Contact center on
something.
1, 2,
Alright, well, we're going to London now. Okay, yeah, so let's figure out how we're going to get there. Everything's looking good. I don't know why it's going up like that. It's not that steep. Okay, good. There's JFK. That is, where is that? So that would be Manhattan. Should be that way. This is Queens. We just need to go, we have to go to northeast. Somebody went from Sydney, New York to JFK. Well, it's not that far. Why is it, look at what it's doing. Why is it, I don't know. Oh, you know why? It's because I was using my pedals as a footrest. That's why it was crooked. Alright. So we have to get up to 30,000.
3, 2, Juliet, Romeo. Contact center on 1, 2,
I hate it. So what this guy's going to do is go altimeter 1, 8, 8, 0. Like, he'll just keep saying that for an hour and there's no way to shut up. So. Hey, look, there's New York. Look at New York. Hi, New York. So that means if that's New York, I need to be going. I should have a map of this. I have an iPad that has an app that's like, it's like a GPS for X-Plane, and it
November 0, 3, 2,
like ties
Juliet,
into it.
Romeo. Contact
But
center
right now
on
it's
1,
under
2,
a folder,
5.32.
headphones, a water bottle, and a golf ball on my desk. So that's what it's going to take to get that out. So this is a map. X-Plane should have its own map at this point. It really should. We're at 9,700 feet. Alright, we're just going to let it keep doing that, and then we're just going to go to flight and then show map. Yeah, there we go. See, I hit M and it wasn't.
November 0, 3, 2, Juliet, Romeo. Contact center on 1, 2, 5.32.
There we go. Alright, so that's as far as it zooms out. Right, where's Long Island? So we're going to bank this way a little bit. So he said I should fly an X-Plane glider. You know, I did fly an X-Plane glider once. It was actually fun.
November 0, 3, 2,
right,
Juliet, Romeo. Contact center on.
You know what we're gonna do? All right, I'll tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna land this thing in London. All right, and then we're gonna try the glider because the glider is fun. I actually just remember that. All right, so let's go to this, and then we're gonna go to this, and then we're gonna go to EGLL, and we're gonna customize, and then we're going to go to approach, runway, confirm, good to go, new flight. There we go. All right. So we're gonna land this sucker, and then we're gonna go to the glider. Just have to give it a second to load. A lot of times X-Plane acts like it's frozen, and it isn't. It just acts like it, and then it figures it out. Except this time I might not be... Oh, yeah, no, there we go. Oh my god, look at those graphics. Oh my, look at, those are awesome graphics. Look at that. Look at these look at that. I'm liking that. Those are good graphics. Alright, let's land this sucker. Alright, we got wheels coming out. Come on, wheels. There we go, got the wheels. Alright, let's check out our speed. How's our speed looking? It's not too friggin' fast. That's what it's looking like. Yeah, so we're just gonna eyeball this landing, is what we're gonna do. Eyeball it. I've tried to set up. Oh, so by the way, this is the X4 Ortho, whatever, XP Ortho, whatever that is, the mod where you get like the real imagery. So that's what this is. But you can see as you get closer to the ground, it gets really blurry. Like, see what I'm talking about there? So it's kind of from a high altitude, it's super nice, but from this altitude, it's not so nice. Which is really, I mean, this is really the altitude where it matters. Like when you're up that high, it doesn't make a difference, anyways. But I'm gonna have to uninstall it because I just don't like how blurry it is. Alright, so let's land this thing. By the way, what games do you guys think I should get for the PS4 to try? Let me know what you think. I've got MLB 18 The Show, which is that's exclusive for PlayStation. I'm super excited about that. It's been forever since because they don't make baseball games for anything else really, so I'm excited about the show. Change the tile set. Yeah, I am gonna change it because I don't like. I mean it. If it was, because what you can do, you can actually, when you're installing it, you can change the zoom level. Yeah, see, somebody just said zoom level. They said it's better at zoom level 16. This is zoom level 16. That's the problem. Like you can go up to zoom level 19, which really like. You know, it zooms way in and it gets rid of those problems, but it's you need all the storage you need to do that. You just don't have. Nobody has. So, anyways, but there's no reason why X-Plane shouldn't be able to like. See how there's no airport now because I installed custom seats, so all the planes are parked. They have no airports. I'm gonna have to get rid of this. It's a great idea, but the execution is just not what you need. Like, what it should do is should have the photographs around the airports and like the friggin' woods. You don't need that, and I could. Bring down the oh my god, I wasn't even paying attention. I was not even oh no god, oh no, yeah, that's wasn't even paying attention there. Was not even paying attention. All right, so let's try the glider. Man, that's a pretty bad flight. I've had plenty of good ones. Alright, where's the glider? Where is it? Unclassified, space shuttle, XFIT. No, it's not it. Do they still have a glider? Here we go. Alright, so we're going to glide, and we're going to go to... Where do you guys want to glide? Let me know. Let me know in the chat where you want to go glide. Gliding's fun. I love gliding. That's basically what we just did, except we did it with the 747. So let me know where you want to... We could go to... We could go back to New York. We could do it here. I don't know, Austria. Somebody said glide in Austria. Alright. Let's look up Austria. What's the airport in Austria? That's not even coming up. We'll just do New York. Keep it simple. Customize. Runway. Approach. Confirm. Here we go. Yeah, the glider's fun because you can just chill out. Like, there's no... Just glide. It's great. Love gliding. Be advised, you will now be towed by another plane. Your goal is to hold formation behind the tow plane and pull and not pulling to the either side. Drop the cable when you feel ready to glide on your own. You may try with any glide. Oh, that's cool. Release brakes to take. Oh, this is so cool. All right. You know what? We should probably do this in another stream. I probably should. All right, we'll save this for the next X-Plane stream. All right, guys. That's only because this is so freaking awesome. Look at that. Oh, that is so... Look at that. That is so awesome. Getting towed. All right, guys, let's go do this video. Hope you enjoyed this one. But am I new to X-Plane? I've actually been flying X-Plane for like 10 years. That's, yeah, I know. Just not. It wasn't on its game. Like, it was all screwed up, getting stuck. So, anyways. All right, guys, let's go do for the stream. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, that's everything. Other than that, until next time, that'll do it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching.